What's up everybody, 49's Fine, back at you again today with another precious metals video, and today I wanted to talk about why I'm not a prepper stacker. Let me just preface this video by stating this is not financial advice, this is for entertainment purposes only. So a common theme in stacking is shtf. If it all really hit the fan, things went to crap, society as we know it crumbled down to nothing. That's a very, $2 bill. That's a very recurring theme when it comes to silver and gold stacking. The other big theme when it comes to silver and gold stacking is wealth preservation. You can preserve your wealth over time, especially with gold. Silver will preserve your wealth over time, but ultimately gold is king when it comes to wealth preservation. And if you're a young person, I would say, maybe stack silver over gold. But if you're an older person, I would say focus on the gold, because gold is less volatile than silver. And silver, if you have the time to do so, if you're in your 20s and 30s and 40s, you have plenty of time to kind of play the market a little bit, wait for the gold-silver ratio to close to 60 to 1, 65 to 1, exchange your silver for some gold and kind of play the market that way. You've got the time to do that. But if you're retirement age, I would say screw all that mess. Just go ahead and go deep into gold. Ultimately, do what you want to do. Buy what you like. There's no wrong way to do it. Unless you're buying fake stuff on eBay. That's definitely a wrong way to do it. But on to the main topic of the video. When it comes to shtf situations and using your precious metals for barter, I think that precious metals can do that perfectly. They can do that very well. This is a legit piece of silver, 1 ounce, 4/9 fine. It says fine silver 1 ounce from Canada. This American Silver Eagle, same exact thing, 3/9 fine, made in the United States, has anti-counterfeit features. Yes, you can use silver and gold to barter. You can. But I want to explain why yes, it is a great thing to have. It has a ton of utility in that scenario, but that's not why I'm buying it. If it all went down, if things got really bad, guys, the biggest problem with using precious metals in a barter situation is the person you're trying to get that can of beans from probably has no idea what any of this is. There's a very, very, very small percentage of people in the United States, at least, that even know what this stuff is. And there's an even smaller percentage of people that are actively stacking it, learning about it, looking up videos about it, learning the value of it, learning the utility of it. There's even fewer of those people. So if you were to be in a bad situation and you've got a neighbor down the street and y'all know each other and he's got potatoes and you need to feed the family, if you walk up to him with a handful of these, he's gonna say, how is that gonna help me? He's gonna say, I have the potatoes, do you have any tools? I need to patch this leak in my roof. There's water dripping down in my kid's bedroom, I need to fix that. How is this gonna do that for me? That's the things that they're gonna say, at least at first. Not forever, at least at first. In a situation where the world currency crashed and it was useless and it was worth less than toilet paper, after a while of trading and bartering and working with each other as a community, after a while, silver and gold will be perfect. Everyone will understand its value, everybody will understand the exchange rates, everybody will actually be able to use it as a currency. But that's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long time for people to learn and understand what the heck this stuff is. Don't even get me started about gold backs. Gold backs are gonna take even more explanation than silver is. These gold backs are absolutely beautiful. I really like them. They feel amazing in the hand. They're beautiful pieces of value, but the amount of explanation required to actually use this as a form of currency for the use of barter, I just don't see it having a whole lot of utility in that type of scenario. Ultimately, when things get bad, it's going to be chaos at first. And then after the initial chaos and burning buildings and blood in the streets, things are going to calm down. We're going to reestablish some form of community, some form of civility. That will be reestablished. Maybe it'll take a month, maybe it'll take 6 months. Who knows? But after a while, a level of civility will be established amongst the people. then we will begin trading and bartering for the things that we need. If on day one of trading and bartering, you came up with some silver, with some pretty pieces like this, or something like this that's 100 years old, most people aren't going to have any idea what you're trying to give them. They're not going to know what the heck this is. But then, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years down the line, everybody's going to know what this stuff is. And then and only then will your silver stack and your gold stack be your lifesaver. You've got to be able to make it through the really bad times for the first year and a half. That's why it's very important to, instead of just stacking silver, instead of just stacking gold, you stack some of these, you stack the things that go inside of those brass pieces, stack things like that. Stack things like alcohol, pure alcohol, Everclear, stuff that's like 190 proof and higher that can be used for fuel, that can clean things, it's an antiseptic. Stack things like that. Stack medical supplies, stack gauze and wrappings. If you can stack something like amoxicillin, like a standard antibiotic somehow, you're gonna be the king of the freaking town, man. People will give you their left leg for that stuff. I know that's not practical. No one's probably gonna be able to stack antibiotics and actual pharmaceuticals like that, but you get the point. If you're gonna be stacking for SHTF, stack things that have 100% utility day one of D-Day. Have a bunch of food set aside, have a lot of water set aside, have a water catchment system set up on your roof with a purification system at the bottom of that so you can collect water. If you can collect and purify water effectively, you can become the king of the town right there. People will be begging to get some pure water, especially if something happened in the summer and it's 100 degrees outside and you're the man with the water that's pure and purified. You're the man, you're the guy, you're gonna rule the roost. So that's my message today. I'm not stacking for SHTF. And honestly, I don't like to think about the end of the world all the time. I'm young. I want a chance to live my life. I don't want to think about everything I've worked for going down in shambles because the world economy crashed. It could happen, sure, but I like to be a little bit more optimistic. I'm stacking this stuff so I can play the gold and silver ratio. And once I get a hold of gold, I'll be stacking that for wealth preservation. So that's my message today, guys. If it all really went down, stack stuff that has immediate utility day one of D-Day. But anyways, guys, I hope you made it this far in the video. If you did, thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys down in the comments below. Please let me know how you feel about this. All right, guys. Peace. Oh, crap. I forgot to light my freaking candle, man. Oh, I went a whole video without lighting my candle. Okay, all right. Now the video's done. Peace.